Dream sequence. Last night, I had a dream. And this relates to people who are aware and relates to people who are unaware. That there was a takeover in AI, probably. Yeah, it was AI. But people were they were real, they were in the physical, but part of them was put in these glass, like science glass containers, the things that keep, I don't know, dead brains in. Anyway, and inside the containers were pipes or plastic. It was definitely plastic. Plastic hoses going inside the containers. And in those containers was blood from each individual person. And they wanted to take over. Are you filming? They wanted to take over each individual home. And they set up a technology system. It's hard to explain because I was a technologist. But the thing is it's like looking at a hierarchy in your house. And instead of the hierarchy being it's almost like a spreadsheet too. Each individual had a dot with a line going to it with their name. And the dot and the line was them. And they were being taken over by this technology. And in the blood, each one individual's blood casement, the reason they had blood is to keep them alive because they didn't have to eat anymore. All they had to do was be connected. So I was helping them. I got chose to help them put the connections together because of my background. But I knew what they were doing. And I didn't want to allow them to take me over. So I figured out a way to keep me from being connected into this hierarchy of a system where they control you and make you, well, you're just a being, but you're not. It's like social media. All they're doing is staring at social media all day long. That's how they live their entire life. They're like a clone, but they're real. But they're controlled by this AI system in each individual household. So whoever's in charge of this base, this AI base, knows exactly where people are, what they're doing, when they're doing it, how they're doing it. And like I said, remember, they're working, they're doing their jobs, but they don't need to have farmers anymore because there's no food, they don't need food. All they need is to create a special protein type thing that they put in the blood to make the people survive, but they don't eat anymore. They don't really go anywhere anymore because all they are is set in this platform of thinking they're still doing everything that they do in the physical world, but they're not.
The bots.
They're in a, basically, it's like taking a spreadsheet and giving a dot and then a line and then a square and then and these dots and these lines all lead to one of the main parts, and that main part of each household leads to another main part, maybe like a server, electronic server, computer server, to other areas, and they're all being controlled by one main entity. But the people, they don't know they're being controlled. And what I did is I helped set it up, but I was keeping myself from being a part of it and trying to keep as many people as I could, people who were aware of really what was going on, keep them away from it as well. It was very clever the way I hid it, because they thought I was a part of the system, but I wasn't. It's kind of like they thought I was a robot, but I really was not the robot. I really was the person who was trying to keep as many people as I could from being a part of this system. That was my dream.
It's
Crazy.
Pisces Dream, 2/21/2023. Cool.
Okay, bye.
That's it. Thank you. Got you on camera too.